Hello, math friends. Today we're going to talk a little bit about how you can compare integers. Now, when we talk about comparing integers, one thing that's super helpful to use is a number line. Gotta love the old number line. And when you look at the number line, the thing that you need to remember is that the farther you travel to the right, the bigger the number. So over here on our number line, we have 10. It's the farthest to the right. It's the biggest number on this number line. Now, the number line goes on forever and ever and ever, but 10 is the biggest one that's labeled. Then if we go the opposite direction, the farther we go to the left, this is going to be the smaller the number. So on this number line, negative 10 is the smallest number that is shown on our number line. It goes on forever, but it's the smallest one that's shown. So just keep that in mind. And if you always just go back to your number line, I think you're going to find comparing integers super simple. I think you're actually going to kind of love it a whole bunch. Okay, so if we look at two integers then, like say I have a negative 8, and I want to compare that to 12. Okay, so I look at my number line. I can see negative 8 on my number line. It's right here. And my 12 I know is going to be over here beyond the 10. So if I look which one's farther to the right, well, 12 is farther to the right. So that means I should say that negative 8 is less than 12. I always think about when I put in my greater than less than signs that you point at the smaller number. You go, ooh, there's the smaller one pointing at you. Okay, so now if we take a look at the next problem, I might have something like negative 6 compared to negative 3. Okay, and let's locate those on our number line. Here's my negative 6, and here's my negative 3. And I think about which one is farther to the right. Negative 3 is farther to the right, so it's bigger. You also can think about debt, and you can think, would you rather be $6 in debt or $3 in debt? Which is better? Which is more positive? Well, the negative 3 is the better situation to be in, so it's the bigger number because those comparing negatives can sometimes be tricky. Now, we're going to throw one other little ditty in here when we're talking about comparing integers. We're going to throw in a little absolute value. So remember, absolute value is how far a number is from 0 on the number line, and it's shown, its symbol is these two parallel lines. Okay, so if I look at this problem right here, it's saying, what's the absolute value of 5? Well, it's asking me how far is 5 from 0? Well, it's 5 spaces from 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And negative 5, how far is that from 0? Well, here's negative 5. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's also 5 spaces from 0. So they're actually asking me in this problem to compare 5 to 5. Well, I don't have to use a number line. I know if I have 5 and 5, it is equal. Okay? So using that absolute value idea, let's try one more absolute value one that isn't equal. Okay, we'll erase some of our circles here so you can see it better. Okay, let's try, what if we compare 4 to the absolute value of negative 7? So when we see those absolute value lines, we actually have to do the math first and say, how far is negative 7 from 0? Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces from 0. So we're actually comparing 4 and 7. And so then we say to ourselves, which one is farther to the right, 4 or 7? Well, 7, of course, is farther to the right. I would rather have $7. I point at the 4. It's smaller. And that, my friends, is comparing integers. Draw a number line. It will help you. It's good stuff. Do it. Have a great day.